298 victims from nearly a dozen countries, and today their families are in shock. After that Malaysian jetliner was shut down in Ukraine, Malaysian officials are denying safety warnings were ignored. So what is the legal recourse here? Donald Nolan is an aviation attorney. Donald, you've been pretty busy lately, but this one is very complicated. Where do the legal matters fall out from here?
Well, Charles, this claim is guided and controlled by international treaty. And so we'll look to where, for example, the tickets were purchased, where the family members resided to see where claims can be brought. But under that international treaty, unless a Malaysian Air can prove that it took all necessary measures to protect human life, it ultimately be responsible for the full damages that each family experiences in this tragedy.
Now, Donald, from what I understand, legal cases, at least involving American Airlines, U.S. Airlines, have caps on what can be rewarded. Is that true, and would it be the same for people involved in Malaysian Airlines disaster?
Well, in the United States, we look typically to the law of each state, and in some cases there are caps, and in a lot of states there are not caps. But here we look to the international law, and we'll look to the domicile or where the passenger lived to see what damages would be available under the laws of that country. So whether or not we have full damages for the loss of human life or a lesser sum economic damages will be evaluated on a case-by-case basis per family member.
Although the criminal side of this will take a long time to hash out and to maybe even ever prove, could there be civil lawsuits against Russia, the Russian separatists, the Ukraine government? Could those go forward?
Well, Russia has foreign sovereign immunity available to it, but some of the separatist groups may not. As you recall, in the Pan Am tragedy, there were claims made that ultimately were settled with the government of Libya. So that's a long trail down the line that will be looked at as we go forward with the case, Charles.
Is it too early to assess, Donald, considering almost 300 passengers involved, the families, all the countries? Just what kind of an economic situation we're talking about here?
Well, Charles, in the United States, the FAA just in June came forward with a statistical evaluation saying a life is worth $9 million from a safety standpoint. So if you take what the FAA looks at, it's certainly a considerable sum. In foreign countries, some of the economic losses are lesser than in the United States, right. But certainly this is a sizable claim.
Quickly, Don, before I let you go, there were some rumors out last night that Malaysian Air might have to file for bankruptcy or be rescued by the country, that government. Would that change anything?
We expect that Malaysian Air will be fully insured for this loss. I think Alliance out of Germany is a lead writer on the case.
Donald Nolan, thank you very much. Appreciate your expertise on this. Folks, thanks a lot for watching. Hey, don't forget, catch me tonight, FBN, Fox Business Network, 6 p.m. Neil's going to be back on Monday. Enjoy your weekend. In the meantime, The 5 is next.